afternoon. Welcome to Coffee Convo Wednesday. This is Coffee Convo Wednesday for Wednesday, April 24th, 2019, episode 157. I'd like to give you a good afternoon. This coffee is making me awesome. Cheers! My name is Cindy Simmons. I am your host, as I am each and every week, and I will be until the end of Coffee Convo Wednesday time, whenever that may be. This is a show where we talk about three things, and then I'm going to give you something super fun at the end. Every week we do a giveaway, and every week I feel so happy that you guys come back to win something fun. So thank you. A little bit about me. I am a mom. I am a wife. I am a daughter. I have a husband and two daughters, Lily and Luna. They are 6 and 13. My mama Jane lives with us. We now live in Orlando, Florida. I'm originally from Los Angeles, California, lived in Nashville and Atlanta, and then now in Orlando. And we love it, even though it is 88 degrees here in Orlando, Florida. So it's a little hot right now. But that's why we moved here, because pretty much from May to October is pretty doggone hot and humid. But the rest of the time, it's like heaven here. So I will give you a good afternoon. Cheers. Why don't you comment below and let me know what you are drinking with me this afternoon, this evening, this morning, whenever you're watching this. Just comment below and let me know what you're partaking in your beverage. I don't know if this coffee is making me awesome because it's actually water this afternoon. So I feel like I didn't drink enough water today. So hopefully this water will make me awesome this afternoon because, I don't know, water's good for you, right? All right, cheers. So the way we do Coffee Convo Wednesday, we will only be here for about 15 or 20 minutes unless we just get crazy and the time gets away from us, which hopefully that won't happen because I want to be respectful of your time and that you have taken the time to hang out with me today, and I so appreciate that. Last week, if you remember, we gave away this really fun product called the Disney Shelf. And it is a shelf. It's like a nightstand for kids. You can put it in between their mattress or in between your couch. And it serves as like a little nightstand. And it comes with a little nightlight, which is kind of fun, and a cup holder. But we gave one away on the show. Congratulations to Mandy in Virginia. Mandy in Virginia is getting a Mickey shelf from DisneyShelf.com. Thanks to everyone who entered. But I did want to remind you, actually, they don't come with this. It comes with the shelf, and then this is the extra accessory kit. But right now, it's kind of fun. For a limited time, as in I believe it ends next week. It ends next week. And if you want to get a Mickey shelf, you can go to DisneyShelf.com. You get this shelf, add the accessory kit, and you get free shipping for under $35. I'll put the details again underneath this video, but congratulations to Mandy in Virginia. She'll be getting one of these, and check it out at DisneyShelf.com. Okay, on the show today, what are we giving away? I kind of want to show you. What in that? What in the world? Okay, that's all I'm going to show you right now. You have to stick around to the end of the show to find out. All right. Up first on Coffee Convo Wednesday, actually I wanted to ask you about your Easter because I did my first Easter sunrise service. For those of you who don't know, I am on the radio here in Orlando at Z88.3. In fact, you can listen online at zradio.com. You can download the app, the Z88.3 app, or tell your smart device to just play Z88.3. But I'm on the radio every day. In fact, that's where I just came from. And last Sunday, Easter Sunday, we did sunrise service at SeaWorld here in Orlando. And it was like amazing. It was so much fun. It was very early in the morning, which is okay because we were just really tired. But it was so beautiful. And we did a church worship service with 10th Avenue North, a really super awesome Christian band. But there were over 10,000 people who came to this Easter service. It was so much fun. Oh my goodness. I love everyone in our Z88.3 family. It was such a super fun day. If you live anywhere near Orlando, I invite you to come next year. It's so, oh my goodness, it was so much fun. But I hope you had a great Easter. I have been eating so much candy. I wish that I can say I haven't, but I had 3 pieces of candy. That's a lie. I had 5. I had 5 pieces of candy just today. because my mom got me an Easter basket from my favorite candy place, C's Candy, which we grew up with in California. And it's so good. And I can't stop eating the candy. Plus, my friend Taylor got me white Reese's peanut butter eggs, which I love white chocolate. So white Reese's peanut butter eggs, so good. And then Cadbury eggs too. Like, okay. All right, enough about the Easter candy. I hope you guys had a great Easter. I just can't stop eating the candy. All right, so topic number 1 on Coffee Convo Wednesday today. We went on spring break. Last time I talked to you guys, we were getting ready to go. We were surprising our kids. I didn't want to tell you where we were going because I was afraid that at least my older daughter might see this. Not my youngest daughter, but my oldest daughter. But she did not, thankfully. But we went to the Great Wolf Lodge in LaGrange, Georgia. It was so much fun. The girls have been begging us to go every time they see a commercial because they watch the Disney Channel, and Disney Channel and Great Wolf Lodge, partner together. So every time they see a commercial, they're like, we want to go to Great Wolf Lodge. So we went. It was so much fun, so much fun. But I want to tell you about a little bit of a spring break meltdown that I had while on our quick mini spring break. And I tell you guys these stories because I feel like there's so much fakery in the world. Like, look, I have a red lip on and I have fake eyelashes on. That's why I like to just keep it real, because I tell you about that stuff. I also will tell you the reason my hair is back today is because I feel like I'm a hot mess and I'm driving the struggle bus since I've had a couple days off from work. I feel like I'm a step behind and can't get it together. So yeah, so I'm a little bit of a hot mess, but I tell you that because so many of us aren't honest because we're so afraid we're going to be judged and they're not going to like me because of this or because of that, and they're not going to understand that, I'm going through this or whatever. This is why I am honest. I had something happen on spring break. It was not a very, it was not one of my finer moments, but I have learned something about myself, especially in the last year. And I don't know why it's only been in the last year, because I think this has been a while. I don't like to be tickled, nor do I like to be splashed in the face. And my family has quickly learned this about me, because I have had one time where they tickled me and I didn't like it. I ended up crying. I don't know what that's about. It's embarrassing, but it's the truth. And while we were on spring break, we were in this lazy river and I had this inner tube around me, and my 13-year-old daughter, having fun as she should on spring break, decides to splash me in the face repeatedly, enough so that I couldn't say, please stop. And she usually knows better. We always say, don't splash people in the face. Y'all, she started splashing me in the face, and okay, just imagine there's this big inner tube, right? And this is me with this crazy look on my face, like, and my husband, Eric, is looking at me like, oh no, this is not going to go well for our daughter. She's losing her mind. I was totally losing my mind. I don't know why. I don't know why it sets me off, but it did. And you know what happened next? Nothing. Because I am convinced that God trapped me in the inner tube so that I couldn't get out, because he knew that I would lose my mind on my daughter in public. And he wanted to spare everyone from that. So he trapped me in the inner tube, and I could not get out, and therefore I was stuck. And yes, I was like the Incredible Hulk in this inner tube. Can you imagine if you're there in the lazy river and you're just relaxed, having the best time, and you see this crazy mom going, losing her mind? I apologize to my daughter, you guys. Getting a little worked up. It was not pretty. It was not one of my finer moments at all. But I'm sharing that with you because I think so many of us try to hide those moments for fear of being judged. Like, oh my goodness. They're not going to like me if I tell them that I was failing at parenting, that I was being a big fat jerk face. And I was. And so I got stuck in the inner tube and I could not get out because the lazy river was going and I couldn't go and I was trying to turn around, and I'm telling you, God did that on purpose to keep me in check. It was not, it was not pretty at all. But that's me. Perfectly imperfect. That is my favorite saying because it's so true. I am perfectly imperfect. And mamas and papas who watch the show, if y'all are just putting so much pressure on yourselves that you have to look like the family down the street or look like the mom on TV or act like the mom you see on social media or look at her pictures, they're so perfect. That's just not real life. It's not real life. I would love to pretend my life is perfect, but look, I quarrel with my husband sometimes, and then sometimes I'm a total jerk to my kids, and I have to apologize, and then I have to learn from that. Like, why was I so angry? Was I tired? Why was I reacting so poorly? And it's embarrassing to share that with you, but I feel like that we have to share more of these moments because there's so much fakeness. That's why they call it fake book. There's so much fakeness in the world. That's why, like, on Instagram, I love being on Instagram. I love doing Insta stories, but I love to show like real things. Like I took a picture of some chocolate that I was eating at work today, and I ate a whole bunch of it. That's real life. No one is perfect. Thank you for allowing me to share my truth. All right, topic number 2 on Coffee Convo Wednesday. I don't know if you remember this song by The Police. It's kind of an old song, but we're driving a new car right now because we got rear-ended and the other car is totaled. And it has this like free satellite radio, which normally I'm not a fan of because I'm on local radio, so I'd prefer you guys listen to Z88.3 all of the time. But we were past listening in the listening area, which is forever in Florida, which is kind of awesome. And so we were listening to, I don't know, some 80s station or something, and this song comes on. And I want to play it for you to see if you know. Do you know this song? There's a little black spot on the sun today. Okay, let me play it one more time. There's a little black spot on the sun today. Have you heard this song? That song comes on, and I had decided to drive. My husband always drives because if he doesn't drive, he falls asleep in the passenger seat. So he always wants to drive. And I said, look, it's been a long couple of days. We were driving from Florida to the edge of Georgia to go to our little spring break. So I decided to drive. So I was listening to the song, and I was like, without skipping a beat, my husband, I shouldn't even tell you this. My husband, instead of saying, there's a little black spot on the sun today, my husband sings, there's a little black spot in my underwear. Like, not even like thinking about it. Like, he just launched right into it. And I start dying laughing. So let me just recreate what happened. Okay, you ready? There's a little black spot in my underwear. And I am like wrecked. I am dying laughing. Because I think he's asleep. And all of a sudden, I just hear this voice going, there's a little black spot in my underwear. I love that he is just... I love that he is just as silly and dorky and goofy as me, which is why I think God put us together, because... Oh my goodness. It's an old Police song. It's actually called King of Pain, but whatever, you can YouTube it or whatever, Google it. I love him so much. I love we are just perfect for each other because of silly stuff like that. All right, finally on Coffee Convo Wednesday, a very important debate has come up in our house. It's come up a couple times before, but I wanted to ask you guys, if you drink water, which I think most everyone does, do you prefer ice cold water or do you prefer room temperature water? Because I drink water all the time. The only thing I drink other than water is coffee. because duh, that's why it's called Coffee Convo Wednesday, because I love coffee. So I'm drinking room temperature water right now because I don't like ice. I don't like ice in anything. Like if I ever, once in a blue moon, have like a Pepsi or a Coke or whatever, like I don't want ice in it, ever. Like I just don't care for ice. So I don't like ice water. So I don't like my water really cold. So my husband has one of those like Yeti cups. It's not Yeti, but it's like Arctic or something. And he fills it up, and so do my two daughters, piles and piles and piles and piles of ice. And I don't like that. So they're always drinking ice. So if I run out of water and I have to take a sip of theirs, for example, on this road trip, then I'm like, oh, it hurts my teeth. It's so cold, it's so cold. I love room temperature water. So comment below, what say you? Ice cold water or room temperature? Or room temperature water? I like room temperature. He likes ice cold. So not that there's a right or wrong answer, I'm just more curious which you prefer, ice cold water or room temperature water. So there you go. That is Coffee Convo Wednesday for Wednesday, April 24, 2019, episode 157. As I always say before I get out of here, I'd love to give you something free. And I don't know if you're really gonna be able to take in this Disney awesomeness, but I asked you guys, what do you want to see more of? And you all responded, give us more Disney stuff. So we're going to continue to have on Michelle Atwood from the MainStreetMouse.com, so she can give us Disney information. I will continue to give you guys Disney information, Disney tips, whenever you want, because it's just a passion of mine. And so you guys said, we want more Disney giveaways. So I heard, you guys spoke, and I have listened. So this is a Disney on Ice gift basket. Disney on Ice travels all over the world. I think it's in Atlanta, Georgia right now, and it's probably coming to a city near you. But I wanted to share with you this Disney Princess, Disney on Ice gift basket. I mean, there's Cinderella, there's Ariel, little octopus, Disney on Ice light up ears, there's like a Mickey mask, a princess tiara, a cup, I think it's a little cloth thingy. I mean, I'm gonna just lean it in so you can check it all out, take it all in there. Check this out. So if you are going to Disney on Ice, or you already went, or you aren't ever going to Disney on Ice, it doesn't matter, because this is the cutest basket ever. I'm telling you, it's valued at over $100. This thing is so stinking cute. Oh my goodness. So if this is your first time watching, you're like, well, I want it. How do I win? How do I win? All you have to do is comment ICE. ICE and the name of the state where you watch Coffee Convo Wednesday. It's that simple. That simple. Comment ICE and the name of the state where you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday. Whenever you're watching, it doesn't matter. All you need to do is write ICE and the name of the state where you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday. In fact, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can comment below. If you want to go watch this on YouTube, that will be an extra entry for you. So comment here on Facebook. If you want to head over to YouTube, you can watch this on YouTube as well, on my YouTube channel, Cindy Simmons, and you can comment there for a bonus entry, and then we will select one random winner, and we will announce your name right here on next week's Coffee Convo Wednesday. So comment ICE and the name of the state where you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday, and for a bonus entry, you can head over to my YouTube page, click subscribe, and then comment there with ICE and the name of the state where you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday. I mean, how cute is this? It's so cute. I don't know why I get excited. It's not like I'm keeping it. I'm giving it to one of you guys, but I like giving more than I like receiving. I mean, I do like receiving, but giving is so much more fun. So it's just my way of saying thank you, thank you, thank you for watching Coffee Convo Wednesday every week. I so appreciate that. So good luck, and we will announce the winner next week on Coffee Convo Wednesday. I also have another fun giveaway next week, but I'm not going to tell you yet. That is Coffee Convo Wednesday. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for letting me be honest and loving me, even when I need to get my roots done, which is happening in hopefully a couple weeks. Thank you for loving me anyway, even when I am perfectly imperfect, which hopefully many of you are in the same boat as me. You can follow me on all of the socials by going to cindysimmons.com. Like I said, I live on Instagram, and I do Insta stories all the time. So if you're a big Instagrammer, follow me over there as well. And then if you would like to, I would so appreciate it. I am on the radio every day, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern time, depending on where you live. And you can listen if you're here in Orlando, listen locally, but if you're not, go to zradio.com or download the Z88.3 app and check it out. Or you can tell Alexa, please play Z88.3.
Z88.3, WPOZ from TuneIn.
I want to go, church. Alexa, stop. Okay, I'm sorry. I know that always makes your devices go off. I can't help it. It's so fun. Have a great rest of your week. Thanks for hanging out with me. Don't forget, for details on the DisneyShelf.com, this special discount, I will put the details right here under the video here and also on YouTube, where you can get that bonus entry for the gift basket. Good luck. Have a great rest of your week. I will see you back here next week for another episode of Coffee Convo Wednesday. Cheers, and if you want, share this video. Share. Cheers. Have a great week.